exercise. Get those hands. Oh, come on. You can just wiggle. Girl, I know you can. Oh, yeah. Come on, ladies. This is how you feel after you went through the issues. I didn't say stop. No. I really did not say stop. All right, let's get 1, 2, 3, big clap. Let's sit down. Oh, yeah. Don't you know that's how you feel after you went through it? Come on, really. That hard time, that moment when you knew this sucks. That moment when you truly knew, I want my mommy. That moment when you sat across him and he said what he said, and inside you knew they were coming, and you were saying, you are not letting it out now. It's not happening now. Has anybody experienced that? Has anybody experienced a time where you said, I'm sorry I can't meet with you today. I've got another meeting. You left the office. You got in the car. You picked up the phone. And you said, how is he? How's the fever? I'll meet you at the emergency room. It's okay. I'll be right there. Has any of you ever had that experience? And when they tweeted you saying, do you have this free agenda? You said, I can't do it right now, but I'll get back to you tomorrow because I'm cool, I'm calm, and I'm collected. Even though in that moment you looked like a frazzled dog that had just been in the road and just got all soaked and couldn't eat, and you look like this. Can you all relate to me, yay or nay? Well, we're going to be talking today, and I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of things about how to live your brand of resiliency. How to be your brand of resiliency. How to show up your brand of, I've got it. How do you show up so that they know you've got it? Think about it. These are images that I love. I keep them on my business card. They fill me up because they remind me of certain things. First, courage. By the way, we had an admiral honored today for the work she did, Marty Evans. Because as PAC people, we have a howl. Oh! So for Marty, 1, 2, 3. Oh! For all the women she's led. For all the women you lead. For all the women you are. So let's just own it. Can I say yay? Can you say yay? So let's talk about it. As you can see, I am going to be candid with you. I don't have time for fluff. And neither then do you. Even though most of you are going to live to your 90s, some of you to your hundreds. You're going to have full, robust careers. You're never going to give up, but you have to know that this is your time. Say yes. This is your time, but you need to have some candid, frank conversations. It's time for us to not be soft and sweet. It's time for us to put that face that your mother did when you were younger, and you could read her eyebrow. It's time for that face. Are we ready, yay or nay? So let me have some candid conversation with you today. We're going to be talking about courage, my courageous woman there, which is in all of us. When we talk about a brand and you start talking about a Navy SEAL or an Army Ranger, would you say that they are courageous, yay or nay? Would you say they have to practice that, yay or nay? So are we ready to talk about courage and living your brand? Are you ready to talk about clarity? Because we got to be clear about what we stand for. We have to be clear of what we're going for, and I'm going to be talking with you about that. We're going to do some interactive activities so that you can be that and be more than you are today. Is that all right with you? And then we're going to talk about confidence. And we are so going to have a conversation about confidence. I'm blessed. I run something called situational training exercises. I bring professional role players together, and we create scenarios where people have to practice, they're prodded, and they're provoked to the point of tears, to the point of intimidation, to the point of because we're preparing them for the big time. We've done it for the military, over 2,000 officers every 2 months. 50 professional role players, 12 villages. Of those 2,000 that came every couple of months, a handful were women. And I've been in women's leadership for over 30 years. But those handful of women would do actions that they did that stopped their power, that prevented them from having the presence, that stopped them from having a brand of strength and resiliency. There are a handful that actually had it. They would stand with power. They would own the team. They would negotiate with our role players with confidence and courage and candor. And over the years now, we've been doing it for women. We take women leaders to run through the paces. And I need to share something right now. Because if you haven't noticed, we're in a presidential election. Can I hear yay? And it could feel, for those of you that are not been, you've seen Clinton, Obama. So for those of you that are Republican, just know, I'm an independent. I go both ways. And I'm actually the person that trained all the Florida Republican women in the state of Florida. We trained over 2,000 women during the Bush campaign on how to sell and be powerful. So can I hear yay? My voice in terms of women in politics is this: run, become president, become senator, become congressperson, become state legislator, councilwoman. Show up, because we can't choose just when we have a few. We need many. Can I hear yay? And I think it's time. Say yay. See, I really don't care whether you think it's time. I know that I think it's time. It's my stage. I own it. You say yay. So let's talk about confidence and candor and branding. One of the things I want to be able to share with you is when you start building your brand, you have to know what you stand for. You have to know who you are. You have to know how you communicate that. For me, it was about creating some images for myself. The first, I am a pirate captain, which works out perfectly because I'm near St. Augustine. I collect pirate ships. Everybody on my staff gets a pirate hat. They also get a piece of rope, and they also learn about the plank. I'm a pirate captain. I steal people's limitations, and I get paid gold for it. Is that a good image, yay or nay? I have been a former gang member. That's who I was, but I will kick butt now because I'm a pirate captain. Do you get the image, yay or nay? I am a pirate captain, and I believe in my crew. They all get rope so they can throw themselves out in the ocean, and we will rein them in. But if you don't fit in our culture, you will walk the plank. Can I hear yay? I'm a pirate captain. I know that with resilience, times will be tough. Times will be rough. Times will be frustrating. But I kind of think I'm cool about it. My ship can go through it, under it. Sometimes I'm the only one on the mast holding on, having some grog. Now, for all of you that have phones, cell phones right now, this is a really good time for you to take pictures. I love social media. So you could post and put on your pictures, so you could take out your cameras now. I'll wait. All right, ready? I'm going to drink my grog and have my staff. 1, 2, ready, go. You can just put hashtag Pegine power. Hey, if we're doing social media, we might as well social media. Can I hear yay? So I'm a pirate captain. The second thing that I am is I am a goddess warrior. I am a goddess warrior. I wear my wings, and I am absolutely positively committed to creating goddesses. Can we hear yay? So I'm going to walk like a goddess. And you know I'm a cool Greek goddess. I'm going to be a goddess, and I'm going to talk like a goddess, and I work with gods. Because all the guys I work with are going to be gods too. Can I hear yay? And I'm a warrior. Do I take things or do I fight for them? Which one? Yay or what do I do? I fight. I will fight for who I am. I will fight for what I stand for. I will fight. That is my image for me. The third image that I live with is I am a lioness. Ever watch a lioness? She walks. She moves with grace. She looks around, and she's got her pack of women. Did you notice who hunts the food in a lion's pack? The lioness. That's right, I'm a hunter. I go and hunt. Who takes care of the kids? And who takes care of the cubs? A lioness. We're going to love them. So I'm a hunter, and I'm a mother. I'm a leader, and I'm a lion. And lions sometimes, we purr, and sometimes we, oh really, is that what we do? I got to tell you, my girls do not go raw, but roar. So sometimes they purr, and other times they roar. All right, this group, try it. Did you hear them? Can this group all stand up? Fast, I don't have a lot of time. Take your hands, put them over here, go roar! Did you hear them? I didn't say sit down. Can you stand up? 1, 2, 3. So let's roar together. Let's be together. Let's start it. And are you ready to learn? Say yay. Let's start talking about some of the things. And I'm going to be talking about how you build a brand. Now you know that I'll always be a pirate. I'll always be a goddess warrior. I'll always be a lion. That's what you know. That's what you're going to get. That's what we're going to do. When we work with women through our situational training exercises, it's the only place where women can do it and then get to do do-overs. Have you ever had a really important meeting and you practice with people and they said, you're going to be so good. And then you go and you walked out and you weren't so good. Ever had that experience? What situational training exercises do is get you to be prepared. Practice, cry, yell, do that uptick thing. Hello? How you? We cut that crap out. It's hello, how are you? I want you to be powerful. Say, I'm powerful. Hey, Jacksonville, let me tell you, I was sharing with the AV people. Jacksonville is the only place whenever I speak where to get people to be loud, it takes a lot of work. Can you help me out over here? Say, I'm proud. So let's start talking about that. Let's start talking about courage. Courage starts by totally knowing who you are. Oh, let me move my little gizmo over here. Courage starts totally by owning who you are. what you stand for, what you believe in, what's your faith about yourself. No one can decide that for you. What do you stand for and own? What are your values? Have you ever taken the time? And I know that your lives are busy. Some of you decided to get married or be in partnership or be out of partnership. Some of you decided to have children and cats or dogs or all three. Some of you decided to go for careers. Some of you decided to volunteer. Some of you heard the message from Betsy this morning, take care of yourself. And then you all heard that you're supposed to meditate. Well, in that, what do you stand for? In that mess of who we are, what do you stand for? Because your mission, I love how Jacoby said this morning, I'm on a mission for the mission. Jacoby, are you still here? If not, I'm going to change it a little bit. I'm on a mission for the mission, and I am the mission. Say, I am on a mission. For the mission. And I am the mission. We have to take ownership and be courageous about it. Say that I am this person. I believe in this. I believe in the values. So for me, yes, I believe that women are goddesses. I believe that women are leaders for tomorrow. I believe it with my heart and soul. And I have a daughter that the time she was little, I knew certain things. One, she was going to go to Wellesley College. I wanted her to be with women leaders. Two is, both of my children were not only going to be kind, wonderful humans, they were going to be leaders because we needed good leaders in this world. That was my mission. So yes, I was a Girl Scout leader and I was a Boy Scout leader and I did all of that. Plus working and getting sick and having the issues with trying to live a life and falling flat on your face. Anybody fall flat on their face? I love splat. Surprises provoke me to lead actively tomorrow. I just made that up. It sounds really good. That's a new book. And if anybody has that, just let me know. So who are you? For years, I heard that I was like water. I was like water. Pour me to any vase and I'll fit in. And for years, I didn't own that. I didn't think that was really important. Until actually I started doing some of the work that I'm doing now. And I realized each one of us is water. What we stand for, what our values are, what we choose to fight for, what we choose to volunteer for, communicates our value. So we are our own ocean. And when you take time every morning to revel in your ocean, you become stronger. Water can break through rocks. Water can push a pirate ship to destinations beyond my wildest imagination. Water can nourish the soul, can feed our heart. But you gotta know, what kind of water are you? You have to know what you stand for. And what are you willing to die for? My daughter is in the military. She knew when 9/11 went down that she needed to serve. But everybody thinks she did it because of 9/11. And a lot of people, actually, many of you know her. Back in 9/11, Jacksonville collected teddy bears for the Teddy Bear Project. Back in 9/11, 9/13. My daughter is a teddy bear girl. She collected 3,000 teddy bears that were delivered to every funeral. But that's not what she joined. She joined because she said, if I am not at the table, if I'm not sitting as an officer at table that decisions are being made, then there's nobody representing my point of view at that table. If there are only men at the table, then how do they think of ideas about collaboration and constituencies of building bridges? It was Marines who were females who decided to go to their officers on their own first, to go and talk in Iraq and knock on doors and talk to the women about how to work together. They did it behind the back because they knew as women we can relate on certain things. Because we're women that understand a woman's life. Say yay. Yay. And for her it was being that. What is your water? And then and I love the woman that I talked to earlier, who asked the question, I move into different venues, I'm always changing. That's what water does. We pour ourselves into different vases, and it's still us, but we fit in. We've all been there when we've put on the Spanx. We've all done that. And then we wonder why. And then we walk out. And that nighttime, when we're all by ourselves, like water that gets poured into a basin, we roll the sucker down. Blah, 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 blah. All right, like I'm the only one that does that? You think that women's leadership is all of this. The most senior executive woman to the most front line. We have certain experiences. I work with GM, so I know Mary, and I work with their senior women. They all have the mask, but it's so nice to take it off. Can I hear yay? So what are your values? Where do you stand? What do you live for? Let's talk about clarity. Because I am is a statement about yourself. We have all looked at ourselves in the mirror before we put on the Spanx. We have all looked in the mirror when we got out of the showers. We have all looked at ourselves in the mirror and have said, really? We have all done that. We have all done that when we stubbed our toe and we say, I'm stupid. We have all done it when we've gone somewhere and said, I'm such an idiot. We have done that. Say yay, because we're here together. All of us have done that. And we're so quick to say that about ourselves, but are we also quick to say the truth of our magnificence? Are we willing to say, I am powerful. I'm gorgeous. I'm magnificent. Are we willing to do that? How many of you have ever seen a sick kid with the nose running? Raise your hand. Have you ever noticed that when that kid was sick and the mucus was coming out of their nose and their head was all matted down and then I feel terrible, and you had a meeting and you were all dressed up, but you look at that face, bubble, bubble. You walk over and you go, I love you. You're so good. You're such a good little boy, little girl. I'm so sorry. Can I help you? Let me cover you. Don't worry about it. It's all okay. And you go in and you change and you feel so bad that you're leaving them. Did you ever say, ew, you disgusting mess? I'm not going to go near you, you mucus-laden little animal. Did you say that, yay or nay? No. You gave them love. How many of you have dogs or know people that love dogs? Have you ever noticed that the dog goes out in the rain, gets the mud, comes in the front, and goes, and the dog-loving person doesn't say, "You disgusting dog. What made you think to do that? Don't you dare come near me." No, you do this. "Oh, who's my bad little doggy? Who's my little doggy, mommy? No, don't do that, don't do that. Oh, I love you." Yet you will walk out of the shower, drenched, look at the mirror, and go, and as we're doing that, we're picking ourselves apart. Do you ever take the time, and I'm going to challenge all of you, when we talk about clarity, set a timer for 30 seconds tomorrow morning. And all you're going to do is stand in front of the mirror, naked, wet hair, put it for 30 seconds. I want you to look in your eyes. I love you. I love everything about you. I love how you talk to people. I love how you stand up for people. I am so proud of you. I am proud that you say your truth. I am proud that you show up. I am proud of you, and I love you deeply. Now, let me give you a heads-up warning. Warning, warning, warning. If it's your first time ever doing it, you won't last 5 seconds. You will look at yourself, and you'll say, "I can't." Do it the next day. You'll get to 5 seconds, and you're going to go, "Oh, you know that's not true. I'm just suck." I want you to do it the next day. I want you to put yourself on a 30-day fall in love with yourself program. And say, "I am." I want you to have a chance to talk with each other. You know that on your tables, oh, by the way, can somebody give me one of those handouts right there? Thank you. I want you to take your book, and I want you to take this and open this up, so you can write yourself notes. I want you to just quickly choose one of the statements that resonates with you the most. Look through the book. Choose one of the statements that resonates with you the most. Quick. You all find it? Terrific. Just choose one. Everybody at your table, raise your hand, point to the sky. Point to one person at your table. The person that has the most fingers pointed at them, stand up. The person that has the most fingers pointed at them, stand up. Great. The person that has the most fingers pointed at them, stand up. You have a choice, this table. Either somebody stand up or I'm going to make somebody stand up. Thank you. All right, back table over there, I don't see anybody standing up. Come on. Back there, I don't see anybody. Oh, somebody's there. All right, those of you that are standing up, say, "Hey." Now, I come from a girls' gang. We have certain rules called payback. You pick me, I'm going to pay you back. Would you please choose, those of you that are standing, please choose your leader, and that person stand up. The person that was picked, you choose a leader, and that person stand up. Let's go. I don't have a lot of time. All right, everybody take your hands. You're going to give 5 applauses for a standing ovation. Ready, go. You're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready, 1, 2, ready, go. Because you know you're so happy it's them and not you. All right, you as the leaders of the table, your job is to ensure that everybody at the table has a few seconds to share why do they pick that statement. So you're going to find the statement that resonates with you. The leaders, please make sure that everybody at your table has the chance to share why it's saying. Now, and if you have more than 3 people at your table, let me see, then leaders, would you choose another leader and split your table in half? So if you think that's too many, like this table over here, just choose somebody else. Great. So you'll be the leader of those 4, and you'll be of the 4. Just make sure it's groups of 4. Are we ready? 1, are you clear on the instructions? You're going to choose something. You're going to share why. Ready, set, go. Leaders, you have to keep them moving. Keep them moving. We only have about another 15 seconds. My guys in the back, can you get ready with a handheld mic? Surprise. Just one. Just one. If she can go right there in the middle. Go right in the middle. All right, 5 seconds. Just stay right there. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands and clap. Take your focus on me. I love that. I got to tell you something. There's nothing quite like owning your power. Some people will know. I just have to share a quick story for you all to get settled. You know, I do work with large corporations, and they always expect you to have people. And when I've done it with the military, they always expect people. Kind of people. Well, I'm the one that's going to do the talking. I'm the one that's going to close the deal. I'm the one that's going out. But you want people? I'll bring people. So I hire actors to be my people. And I will strut into the Pentagon, and I instruct them to wear their outfits. They all have notepads, and not to say a single word. They're just to take, I don't care if they're doodling pictures. I don't care if they're writing love letters. They are to always sit in my back. Somebody will always carry my pocketbook. One person is in charge of saying, put some lipstick on. I will walk, and they will follow. They have their people. I have mine. I always tell them, you have, they wear their medals and stuff. You have your bling. I've got mine. Own your space. Own your power. So can somebody share one thing that you read or talked about or heard that just made you think differently, or did you see something that you just experienced in a talk that just made you say, I didn't think about that for myself? I'm going to count to 5 because I only have 5 seconds. Beware, I'm a gang member. I will pick on you. Thank you. Go ahead. Stand up. Always stand up. Never take a microphone. By the way, women, I'm going to be on your case. I want you to own it. You take that mic. You take it. You put it next to your mouth like that. You own it, right? Just own it. Go.
I own it. I just appreciated what this young lady said. She picked number 10 because she said it kind of was all of them in one. and that she saw herself as a leader, and that I just really liked what she had to say.
And what's your name?
My name is Heather Williams.
So Heather, from now on, I want you to put your feet together. I want you to say, my name is Heather Williams, and this is my point of view. Go ahead, say it.
My name is Heather Williams, and this is my point of view.
Love it. Thank you. Anybody else over here? Anybody here? One. You really don't want me to go out there. Right in the back.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Howard, and we had this wonderful woman over here, and she picked I impact others. And the thing that she said that resonated with me is that she has been managing people and teams for a long time now, and she said she would never ask somebody to do something she wouldn't do herself. And through that, she has gained respect for those that work for her, so that's something that resonated with me.
Perfect. Can you all give your hands and give a clap? Can we all give a hand for a clap for Heather? Thank you so much. We're good with the mic because I only have 5 minutes left. By the way, you see how this woman is standing over here? Just know when you stand like that, there is a little bit of a sass, right? You're almost expecting to hear, right? It is more powerful for women if we stay. Actually, would everybody just stand up for a minute? I only have a few minutes, so really let's own this. You put your feet about a foot apart. You take your butt, you put it under. You take your belly, you put your hand right here. This is your solar plexus. This is where a woman's power lies. This is a woman exudes the confidence. Now, I'm going to walk this way because, well, actually, we could all walk that way. Look at that wall. Look at that wall. Hold your feet together. Now, I do not want you to walk. Too often women, especially brilliant women, will walk with their heads. That doesn't work for you. Other women have learned something about sass and do this like, we're not going to work on that way. I want you to exude with your power. You take your thumb, whatever it is, put it over here. I want you to pull across. This is how a woman of power walks, exuding her solar plexus. 1, 2, ready, go. Walk. I said walk. And walk, turn around, go the other direction. Walk, exude, exude. Stop. We could all sit down. Powerful women are confident in their presence, are confident in their bodies, are confident with who we are. Let me tell you, I am not 6'1" or 120 pounds. I call myself the motivational dominatrix. When I'm with guys, that's all I think about. I am the motivational dominatrix, and you know you love every minute of it. Use thoughts and ideas. How many have ever heard that before? Have images of yourself of who you choose to be because you can't be anyone else than who you are. Here's something really important. You've heard today people saying, face the fear, do it anyway, fake it till you make it. I'm telling you that you act like a powerful woman. You keep your voice down. Take your voice here. Go, All right, you didn't hear that. Take your fingers, touch here. Go, If you're in a male-dominated environment, men cannot hear loud, shrieking voices. Our brains are not created that way. They were trained from the time they were in millennial to hear the growl of a lion about to attack. Low. If you talk up here, they don't hear you. Before you ever go into a meeting, you talk low. 2 is you talk staccato. Short, sweet, to the point. They don't care about your life story. Short, sweet, to the point, exit. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Think of yourself as a dominatrix. Can I hear yay? Yay. All right, let me just tell you the other thing about confidence. Confidence does not come, you're not born with it. You practice it. That time that you're talking in the mirror, the time that you're going to practice outside, because I'm going to be watching you when you leave here. I'll know if you're walking. Solar plexus, it's uncomfortable. Do it anyway. I'll know if I see you in a meeting, if you've decided that you're a dominatrix of this meeting. Because you know. In the beginning, it feels weird. It feels strange. It feels uncomfortable. You do it anyway. I'm in a magnificent group of magnificent women. We work with men. We live with men. We force ourselves every year to be uncomfortable, to read a book we hate. We despise it. I buy 3 copies in January. I throw it out. One is to throw out, one is to burn, and one is to read. It's the same book. But I work with men all the time, and I want to know how to work well with them. I hate the author, despise it. Well, I maybe don't hate her because I don't really know her. But she's not particularly my favorite. But the book taught me a lot about working with men. All right, you're going to hate the title. The Care and Feeding of Husbands. By, breathe, Beck. It's okay, breathe. Dr. Laura Schlesinger. But here's what I learned. Men want to be applauded, acknowledged, appreciated. What's the one that I always forget? No, accepted. No, accepted. That's the one we always fight on. Ann is in my mastermind group. You can we've only been reading this for 7 years. Clearly, we've got block issues. But we read it every year. We each buy 3 copies. We throw 2 out, burn it, stomp it, and read the book. Because it helps us engage and work with our men. Appreciate them. Applaud them. Even when you don't want to. Like, really, I had to applaud you because you took out the freaking garbage can? I would do it on myself. It works. It makes them happy. Yay, thank you. Can you notice that this face really, it works. Can we hear yay? It works. I like things that work. So let's just make sure that we're doing this. Confidence means that you know how to work. That's why we do situational training exercises, to push you, prod you, get you in. So when you're in this kind of meeting, when you're in front of people, when you're negotiating and they're looking at you like that, you don't do that. You don't take your head and tilt it. You don't go in a situation and say, I really am strong about what I do. No, you're either really strong at what you do or you're not. It's not, I do. If you find yourself doing that, whack yourself on the side of the head. That's not power. If when you're going and doing a presentation, by the way, all of those people that do presentations, all of you that do presentations, go and buy your own headset. I carry my own headset. Lavalier mics were made for men. It was made to put on their ties. And they don't wear it right, they put it over there. That's why when you turn your head, nobody can hear you because it's over here. And we wear dresses and jewelry. So if you're a leader, you buy yourself a $350, your own mic. You own it. Can I hear it? I own it. When you come up on that stage, never start talking until you own it. There's a reason why there's more male speakers than female, because they see you as teachers, not as experts and power sources. And that's because we talk as teachers, not as power sources. You come on this stage, did I tell you that I was going to be with candor, yay or nay? You come onto this stage and you own the stage. You go in before you ever go to any presentation, whether it be a sales presentation, whether it be a negotiation. I don't care what it is. You get there 2 hours before it. Before anybody shows up, you bring the receptionist some candy. You say, can I go into the room? Before they ever show up. And you do this. I own this stage. You are in my world. You are playing in my world. There is a sense of ownership when you do that. Then you don't have to, where's my executive, my over-prepared executive, KMPG? Okay, great, I love you. So we were talking about how to prepare for those meetings. I'll tell you a couple of things if that's okay with you, and I only have 3 minutes, but I want to share some things for you, okay? One is you do go in there 2 hours beforehand, especially when it's a really big meeting. I want you to go in and I want you to own it. I want you to go around and you touch those chairs. You know, imagine that I'm over here, I'm going, hey Bob, hey Frank, George, great to see you. Fantastic. Before you ever go to any meeting, especially when you're making a pitch for something about you, you have meetings with everybody that's going to be in that meeting. And you tell them what you're going to tell them. So you have meetings before the meeting, especially when you're going to make an ask. Because you want them to be your cheerleaders when you walk in. So you do that beforehand. That's the prep work that most women don't do. Men do it all the time. The third thing that I want you to do, and you all can practice on it, I call it the Sotomayor. This is one of the most powerful things that you will be able to do. I teach it to I work with politicians who are running for office, women only, and we'll teach them this. The Sotomayor is this. You're in a tough meeting. Too often women will fidget. But if you watched Sotomayor and how she did her testimony, when she was running for Supreme Court, she never fidgeted. She took her hands, and I want you all to do this, make like a little triangle. You put it down on the table. On the table. All right, so now you're getting nervous. Press down on your fingertips. Now look around your table. Look at everybody. They're pressing down with your fingertips. Now release your fingertips. Now look at each other again. Press down, release. Now, what you shouldn't be seeing is shoulders going up. You're just pressing down on your fingertips. That's tension, pressing tension. That's like, I cannot believe that you just said that to me, you little... I can't believe you said that, but you'll never know that you just ticked me off because my hand is going over here. Oh, that's a wonderful statement. How smart of you. You jerk. What an idiot do I have to deal with this every day? When you use the Sotomayor, I coined that, they can never read your upset. It also is a way for women to push those emotions that drive us up, because we do feel. We want to, we get the emotion. When you do the Sotomayor, it enables you to push those emotions into the wood or the table and release it out. Can I hear yay? So here we were today. We talked about you and courage. We talked about how you could be in. We talked about social media. By the way, I love my followers. My hashtag is be an earthquake. Shake things up. Cause trouble in your body. Make it happen. Follow me. But most importantly, okay, I'm in sales, so most importantly is tell everybody that you love me. Can I hear yay? Yes. I'm going to be bold about it. Can we all give my boy toys and girl, my audio people, a round of applause? Can we also give Charlene, stand up, Charlene Schrick, give her an applause for doing all this. Can we please thank Margaret Downey, who brought me in? I appreciate you so much. Thank you. And are you willing to appreciate yourselves for showing up today? Are you willing to absolutely, lovingly, gushingly feel the love for yourself for showing up? Let me hear what that sounds like. Now, Jacksonvillians, I'm going to tell you one thing that I did not see happen today, and it's ticking me off. Because as women, we have the power. We are so afraid to be the first ones to stand up and give a standing ovation. What are they going to think of me? What are they going to think of me? Who cares? But here's how you are as a leader. As a leader, please, from now on, when it's your conference or your lead, you stand up and stay standing because everybody will follow you. Be the first to stand up because then everybody knows you must be something. Because when you're something, you are something. So be courageous. Have clarity. Have confidence. And most importantly, speak with candor. Because I truly believe you are feisty. You are fearless. You are focused. And you know, we're fun. Be feisty, be fearless, be focused, have fun. Thank you for having me.